Great. Welcome to your Barre class, guys. My name's Elena. If you didn't already know, make sure you have a little bit of space, something to hold on to for some of our chair work. We're not going to be using our chair too much today. We're going to focus mainly on the floor a little bit more today. But for our warm-up, we don't need it yet. Let's just warm up. All right, if you have trouble hearing me or anything like that, type it into the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to come off mute and ask your questions. All right, we're going to start in the middle. We're going to start with our shoulders. Let's bring them up, down, and back for some nice little circles. And then start to get them a little bit bigger and add in your arms. And bring them up and out. And from there, we're just going to bring those arms straight up and bring them down. Take a nice little bend in the knees. Down and up. You can bring them straight down and forward. Like you're going to throw something right over your head. Get those legs nice and warm. Make sure you're sitting down into those heels. Hips are going back. Good. Bring it down and hold it. Place the elbows on the knees. Bring those feet out a little bit wider. Rock it side to side. And then extend the legs straight. Straight legs. Place the hands on the ground in front of you. And walk it over to that right foot. And then walk it through the middle over to the left. And back up, roll it through the middle. Go ahead and add in some knee lifts. Get those hip flexors warm. From here, we're going to add in those arms again, just lifting them up and up. Once you start, pull in that core, up and over. Good. Keep it going. From here, we're just going to add in a lunge to the back, to a knee lift. Throwing you guys off, back and up, just to keep that warm leg going. It's kind of like a brain teaser. Lift it up, back, and repeat. Up, back lunge, and up, and down. Two more. Up, back, up, and down. Last one. Ooh. And down. Shake out those feet. Hope you're feeling a little bit warm. We're going to go into our calf raises first. I love to start with our calf raises. Usually help keep the legs going nice and warm. All right. Again, if you have something to hold on to, feel free to hold on to it. Otherwise, no, hands are totally fine. We're going to start in our parallel position. Feet right underneath. And elevate all the way up onto those toes. Again, watch those ankles. Make sure that the ankles aren't splaying out to the sides. Try to stay on all equal parts of the feet. Holding here. And bring it all the way back down and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold it up at the top. And from here, we're going to do 8 more, but I don't want your heels to hit the ground. I want you to pulse them up and down as quickly as you can. So it's really small movements here. Pretty much double timing, just pulsing up and down. Keep it going for 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Place the feet down. You can bend the knees. Stretch out behind them. Good. Shake out those legs. We're going to go into our next position, which is our first position. So toes are just pointing out, nice little V. Retuck those hips back under, pull that core in. Inhale and lift it up. and roll it back down. You want to work through those feet. So you want to control it up and then slowly lower it down. Don't just flop it down. Lift up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7. Keep those glutes squeezed. 5, 4. Core's tight. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Take a nice little balance. All right, bring those feet down. Bend the knees. All right, we're going to do one leg. So if you have to hold on to something, now's your time. We're going to start with our right foot. Left foot comes behind. Not doing anything fancy, just take it out of the way. I like to just rest it behind my other foot. And from here, we're going to feel these ones. We're going to releve all the way up onto that toe for a 1. Up 2. 3. Take them nice and slow. Control it going down. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I want you to try balance. I know that calf is screaming. Try to take a balance. See if you can do it. Ooh, I feel it all the way up in my hips, quads, and bring it down. Everything works. Shake it all out. Do the same thing with that left leg. If that is too much for you, keep both feet on the ground and keep doing them the way we were before. Cross that leg behind. Lean it up. Shoulders down. Core tight. Glutes are tucked under. Inhale. Lift all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it. Balance. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Woo! Stretch out those legs. Take a nice little calf stretch. Put those hips back. Each leg. All right, we're going to go to our second position. No, I got you guys in there in the middle of this set. Hopefully your calves are feeling quite warm. From here, make sure your feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Again, pull that core in. Think tailbone pointing down to the floor. Inhale, lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Ooh, my left is cramping. Hold it. Keep that core nice and tight. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Shake it out. Stretch out those calves if you need it. Nice little stretch here. All right. Into our demi-plies. We're going to go back onto those toes. Calves might be sore tomorrow. Keeping the feet together. We're going to, again, pull it in, standing up nice and tall. Bring it up onto those feet. Standing just like that. From here, bending the knees just a little bit. Tuck those hips underneath. Think of being up against a flat wall. From here, pulsing down an inch and up an inch. Knees are staying bent the whole time. This is a little bit too much on your knees or on your feet. You can drop it down to flat feet and do the same thing. This is going to get a little bit more of our quads. Keep it pulsing. Up, down, down. 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. So a little bit lower. Retuck those hips underneath. Open those knees apart and in. If you have a Pilates ball or a pillow, these are really good to do, to put a pillow between the legs and squeeze the pillow or a ball, anything you have between the knees. Keep it going. Open and close. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and bend the knees again. Don't drop the heels. Keep it going. We're going to do another set. 1. Keep those hips tucked under. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. Open and close those knees away. You have to drop it down to the ground. That's okay. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1. And bring it up and drop it down. Shake those legs out. My timer. There we go. Whew. All right. We're going to go into our second position of that. So take a nice little wide step out. All right. So from here, you want to be again a little bit wider. Bring it up. And we're going to bend the knees. Knees should be pointing out towards the walls. They're not in our normal squat position. They are turned out. And the wider your legs are, a little bit easier it might be to get down nice and low. Drop the heels down if this is a little bit much. Again, pull that core in. Tuck the glutes under. Bring it down. Up and down, pulsing. Breathing. You're starting to shake. You're doing great. That is the point of exhaustion, where your muscles are like, stop. But keep going. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Drop it down. And breathe. I'm going to repeat one more time, alternating the feet. So we're going to be lifting heels up and down. We're going to start with the right side first. So bring it all the way up into that nice position. And again, bend it down. Tuck those hips back under, shoulders above hips. Drop that right heel down and up, down and up. And keep it going. Keep breathing. Try to stay a little lower. And switch feet. Left heel comes up and down. Keep breathing. If you're on flat feet, I want you to just be pulsing here. Got 3 more. 2, 1, and break. Shake it out. All right. Take a second to breathe. We're going to move our chair out of the way for right now. Grab a sip of water if you need it. And we're going to go down to the, actually, we're not going to go down to the floor yet. We're going to do some squats. All right. Now that our legs are warm, we are going to start with just some double pulse squats. So for these, it's just a basic squat. Oh, come back, phone. Just like a regular squat. You're just going to add a double pulse at the bottom. And I mean at the bottom, so you're going to get down to your lowest position. Here, come up, back down, and up. I'm going to go for 30 seconds. Bring the feet out and sit those hips back. Pulse it up and down and up and back out. Good. Keep it going. Sit it down. Keep the weight in the heels. Think of pressing those knees out to the sides. Almost there. And break. All right, we're going to repeat that again. We're going to double up our sets today. All right. Here we go. 10 seconds. Shake out those legs. All right. Get into that squat position. Wide stance. Pull that core in. Sit those hips back. Pulse up, down, and press through. Don't forget to breathe. Keep the head looking forward. Chest up. Keep going. You got 10 seconds. Last one. And break. Woo. Legs are feeling it today. All right, we're going to take a nice wide stance. A little bit wider than hip width. From here, we're going to bend our right leg. And we're just going to lateral lunge it out. All right, keeping both knees facing forward. Here we go. Nice open chest. Lean it into that right side and press it straight up. And repeat. You should be able to wiggle your toes in that working foot. It's going to help use that heel to press up. Sit those hips back. All right, from here, we're going to take it into another squat, into a crunch. We're going to do our left leg, our right elbow to our left leg. So sit it right back down, crunch, and down. We're going right into this one. We're going to still work that right leg that we just did that lateral lunge with. This is a little bit much. Basic body weight squat is fine. Hands up, sit it down, elbow to knee. That right leg should be starting to really kick in now. And last one, and break. Whew. All right, almost there. We're gonna do our other side. Let me take this. It is getting hot in here. All right. Other side of our lunge. So our left leg. Nice wide stance. Get your breath. All right. Nice wide chest. Bring it over to the left and press it up. Take these nice and slow. Look down, look at where your knee's going. Make sure it's staying behind the toe and facing forward. Sitting those hips out. Keep it going. And break. Ooh, all right. Back to our squat. And this time we're going to do our right leg to our left elbow. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Sit it down. Right elbow, left knee. Guys, my left and my right. I'm not good at them. Right knee to left elbow. There we go. Keep that form going. Down and up. Almost there. And break. Whew. All right. We're going to take it down to the ground. So grab a second to have a sip of water or anything like that. Grab some water. All right. So this set of our floor exercises for our glutes today are going to be similar to what we've done before. It's going to be a little bit more intense, but you guys can handle it. So we are going to start towards our right leg. So it's a variation of our donkey kicks, which is pretty much a staple in any bar class. For these ones, we're going to be on our hands and knees. I know, how unusual. From here, when you go to do that donkey kick, that we usually just go straight up into the air with it. Instead, that leg is going to come out, not directly to the side and not straight to the back. I want it on a little bit of that diagonal. And then it bends right back down. Goes out and back down. So it's just going right to a diagonal. If that's a little bit too intense, you can just go straight to the back, and that's fine. We're going to stay on the right leg for these first 2 or 3 sets. So we're going to really exhaust this right hip, which means the left side will be a little bit harder, but that's okay. All right, here we go, you guys. Get into that nice hand and knee position. Look down. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips and have some space between them. From here, pull that core in. We don't want an arched back or a swayed back. Lean it over. We're going to bring that right leg out and bend 1. Out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it out there and hold it. Pulse it up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it under. Repeat. Out for 1. I know it burns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Slow it down if you have to. 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Pulses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Fight through it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend it under. We're going to rock it back and take a nice big deep breath. I know as those legs and hips start to cramp and get sore, you start to lose form. You start to do anything you can to get that leg up there. Fight through it. All right, the next exercise is with the same leg. I'm really torturing you guys today, and it's great. So for this one, we're going to bring our left elbow down onto the ground. Our right arm is going to stay straight. With that same leg, we're going to bring it straight out and up. So not everyone is super flexible, that's fine. Just going to go straight out. But I want to make sure that that knee is turned out to the side. So instead of your knee facing down to the ground, I want you to just have it turned out just a little bit to the side. So that's your first one. It's going to be just a straight leg. And then after 16 of those, it's going to come out to a bend. And when you're bending, think of just crossing those ankles to straight up as high as you can get it. The goal isn't to get it as high as you really can when arching your back. You want to make sure you're still staying nice and square in your hips and a nice tight core. So your torso shouldn't be moving that much. I'm giving you guys a nice little break with your leg. All right. Bring that left elbow down, right hand up, in space between the knees, pull that core in. Here we go. We're going to bring that leg, turn it out, straight out, and under, out, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, 2, 3. Doing great. 2. We're gonna hold it up and pulse. Hold it, pulse. Keep it low if you have to. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it under. Rock it back. Felt that one. All right. We're gonna do that, unfortunately, one more time. Don't worry, guys. This is just probably as brutal for me as it is for you. Back down onto that one elbow. From here, we're just going to keep the leg completely straight. So turn it out, tap the toe on the ground, make sure that knee is turned out. Remember all your core tightening, glute tightening, flat back. Here we go, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Point that toe. 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the top. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Oh no, I'm gonna be so sore. All right, you guys, switch sides, whichever side is more comfortable. Take a second to stretch if you want to do a nice little child's pose. Take a second. I know you probably felt the burn on that one. I know I did. We're going to start back from our beginning, but with our left leg. All right, hands and knees. Make sure those hands are right under the shoulders. Re-pull in that core. Move it up a little bit. All right. Here we go. All right, that leg is going to come out on that diagonal. And then it bends right back under. Diagonal out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, core's tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it out. Hold it. Pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it under. Rock it back and bring it right back up. A little pause. Bring it out. Diagonal and in for 1, 2. Stay with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it under. Rock it back. Whew. All right. Now for our last set of these. Take a second. These ones are a little bit more brutal. All right. So we're going to start with a bend to straighten, except that knee is turned out. So bring it behind, turn it out. So it's a very small movement, moves probably just about 2 inches. And then when you pull that leg back into cross, they should pretty much cross over the elbows, over the ankles, not the elbows. All right, here we go. Bring that leg up, extend it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can already feel it cramping. 5, 6, 7. Drop it down onto that elbow. I forgot. Right elbow on the ground, left arm straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Hold it there. Pulse up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, tap the toe, last set. Up. 1, down, straight leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, stay with me. 8, 7, I know it burns. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it under. And breathe. Ooh, all right. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. I know we went pretty heavy on legs today. We have just a little bit of core left to do. I can't remember if we, oh, okay. We're gonna let our legs breathe for a minute. Take those legs, pull them into a little butterfly position, and just lean it forward. Give it a nice little stretch while we're here. All right. So lean it down onto your back. We have 3 core exercises that we are going to work on today. We're going to repeat through them twice for 30 seconds each. That is the goal. Our first one is going to be scissor kicks, elbow to knee. I just fell over in my room. All right, get into a nice comfy position. Bring those feet up into the air, hands behind the head. You're gonna bring one leg down. While you come up, elbow to knee, the other leg, straight legs, side to side. And keep going. Take it nice and slow. Really keep that low back pressed into the floor. Five seconds. And break. Bring it up into our V-sit. Bring those feet up off the ground, balancing. Make sure you're tucking those hips underneath. If you're sitting up on that sits bone, putting a little bit too much pressure on that low back, so curve it right underneath. Take a second to breathe. You can hold it here. We got 3 seconds, and then we're gonna let go of our hands. And release. Bring those hands out to the side, nice flat tabletop position. Holding here. And in this position, I want you to pull those knees apart. Diamond in the middle, and squeeze them back together. Open and close. Open and close. Keep going for 10 more seconds. Go as slow or as fast as you want. If this is a little bit too much, hold that V-sit position. And break. All right, we have a L-sit. I don't know if anyone has done these before. This is gonna help with our nice deep internal obliques. So you have a couple of options here. If you have really sensitive wrists and you think this will bother your wrist, you don't have to do it this way. So this is your one option. You're gonna have your hands in front of you. And all you're gonna do is just lift the hips off the ground, essentially. Lift and hold. Your goal is to try to hold yourself up off of the floor for as long as you can. Other option, if you have sensitive wrists like I do sometimes, I want you to just focus on lifting one leg at a time, as straight as possible. You want to keep them completely straight, and you need to be sitting up as tall and as straight as possible. You can lean a little bit back more to make it a little bit easier. The more forward you lean, the harder it is. The farther back you lean, the easier it is. So find the position that works for you. You can try a combo of all of them. We have 30 seconds. Here we go. Inhale, nice flat back. If you're here with me, lift and hold. Bring it back down and then reset. You can also go on your fists. Sometimes I will do that to protect my wrists as well. Or practice leg lifts. These are all about control. You got 5 more seconds. And break. Shake it out. Shake out those hands. And if you do get sore wrists from any of these exercises, it's pretty normal. Most people's wrists get pretty tired and exhausting after doing a lot of weight-bearing exercises. You don't feel too left out. I know I have also bad wrists. We're gonna bring it back down to the ground. Scissor kicks. Bring those feet up into the air. Here we go. Hands behind the head, alternating the legs. Bring it down and go. Almost there. And break. Rock it up. V-sit. All right, shake it out. Lean it back, feet up in the air. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Hold it right here. Pull the knees apart, diamond, and close. Open, close. Make it a little bit harder. You can straighten the legs out and then open and close. That's too much for me right now. You got 6 seconds. Almost there. And break. All right. L-sit or leg lift. All right. Sitting up nice and tall. The hardest part of these is to keep a flat back and not want to just curve over. So hands out. Choose whichever one you want to do or a combo, and here we go. Inhale in and go. You can even do a combo of holding yourself off the ground and out in those leg lifts. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Go ahead and switch it over onto your hands and knees. And I want you to bring your hands in right underneath your shoulders and close in together on the knees or on your toes. We're going to be doing tricep push-ups. We're just going to focus on our triceps today. So bring those hands right underneath you. And from here, I want you to slowly bend those elbows until you get flat down onto the ground. Arms come out to the side. Lift the arms up, they go straight out. Place them back down and push yourself back up. We're going to repeat 30 seconds. Inhale, slowly lower down. Arms come out. They come in and push. Repeat. Five seconds. And break, rock it back to child's pose. All right, onto those elbows. Last exercise. Elbows and toes for your plank position. I want you to have the feet spread out a little bit wider than your hips. All right, here we go. Bring it up into your plank. Now, I would rather have your hips up too high than have you sagging or swaying. So just remember that. You'd rather have them up too high than have too much pressure on your low back. From here, bring those hips up into the air into a nice little downward dog and bring it right back down. So your feet aren't moving, and your elbows aren't moving, just from your shoulders. Almost there. And hold that plank for 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Take a second to breathe. Bring it down into a nice little cobra position. Stretch it out. Take the arms, extend it a little bit up higher for an up dog. And then bring it up and back through a child's pose. And from here, bring that right leg out in front for a nice little pigeon pose. So open up that right knee to the side. Find the position that is most comfortable for you and lean it down. When we do glute work like that or hip work, these types of stretches are definitely going to help with soreness. And it's also really good to do for low back pain. And don't forget, we do have a low back pain webinar tomorrow at noon from Hartford Healthcare. And go ahead and switch legs. The left leg comes under. If you guys are interested in attending that webinar, or if you haven't signed up yet, you can shoot me an email and I'll sign you up and send you the link. Keep breathing. And then from here, I'm just going to have you roll right over onto your back from that nice little stretch. All right, bring both knees into the chest and then up into a happy baby. Pressing it down. Flexing the feet. And then hold that right knee into the chest, extend the left out straight. Cross it up and over. The left side, nice upper body, lower back stretch. And then switch sides. Pull that left knee in, up and over to the right. All right, bring it back in. And sit it up. I believe that is all we have time for today. Whew. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you won't be too sore. Don't forget to hydrate today if you didn't already.
Thank you.